South Asia, an ethnically diverse region of the world, consists of numerous tribes. Among them, the Musahars are one. They mostly inhabit the plains of northern India and southeastern Nepal. Despite the advances of the 21st century, the Musahars still live in primitivity, isolation, and economic hardship. The word Musahar is literally composed up of two words, Musa, meaning rat, and aahar, meaning food. They are therefore called rat eaters or the rat hunters. Musahars are considered lowest among the untouchable caste in Hindu society. Land ownership is rare and the main occupation is agriculture and general labor, followed by fishing, rat hunting, and as bonded laborers for landlord. It is their belief that they are born to work for others, and any other way of life is almost unimaginable. Musahars are far removed from the mainstream of national life, material prosperity, and from any modern comforts of day-to-day life. This accounts for their low profile in society. Bikon Saday, a Nepali Musahar man of 60, still works to feed and clothe his 5 children and wife. Like his forebears, Bikon owns no land and has been working for landlords throughout his life. Even in the era of modern technology, the bullock cart and oxen are central to their lives. They are used for transportation, overall farming work, and as a general beast of burden. Bikon has to immediately embark on a new job for his landlord, that of carting bamboo and selling it across the border in India, for which the cart has to be prepared. Preparing for the bamboo trade journey also includes preparation of the bullocks, where importantly, fresh metal shoes have to be nailed on their hooves or changed for the long, arduous journey ahead. Fixing shoes on the hooves is a very painful process. Normally, The nail inserted is 1.5 inches long, and the handmade iron shoe is 3 to 4 inches long. Often, the shoe is changed once a year or when they wear out. If the shoe is not placed properly, the ox could get crippled for life or even catch a fatal infection. Thus, skilled hands do the shoe adjusting process traditionally. The new shoes will now help ensure a more comfortable journey for the animals. At the end of the day, Bikon gets a bundle of wheat from his landlord as his wages. Traditionally, Musahars have large families, so does Bikon. His children have never been to school, although the village school is only a few minutes away. On the eve of the journey, Bikon and his 4 companion bamboo traders sit together. 3 Musahar helpers are also with them to plan the journey, which starts at the break of dawn the next day. At daybreak the following day, Bikon and his companions are eager and excited to cover the first part of their journey to the nearby bamboo grove and get their merchandise. The 5 traders are now ready and packed with basic requirements for themselves and their oxen to make it through the journey. The first leg of the journey is 2 days long, and their destination is almost 42 kilometers away from their home. The mid-April sweltering heat of 40 degrees Celsius is enough to slow down both man and beast. After a day's journey, these traders reach the ox market, something held every month, where they decide to rest for a while and enjoy the cattle fair and the festive spirit. The price of oxen range from 5,000 to 120,000 rupees per pair, which shows how valuable cattle are in their lives. Prices are settled according to the age and strength of the oxen. After a restful break under the cool shade of mango trees, the journey moves ahead. Traveling through shortcuts and difficult routes is nothing new, as this helps to save a lot of precious time. As dusk sets in, the air is filled with the shout of men urging their cattle to press on in search for a suitable site to rest their weary selves. The night is spent in the forest under the cart. Layers of hay are used as mattress. Noises heard in the lonely forest seem a bit eerie, but sweet sleep overcomes them all. Command goes out to the others. Food is one of the simple pleasures they enjoy during their journey, apart from sleep. Despite the hot weather, the spicy food is always welcome. To boost their energy, oxen are administered an extra dose of salt in their diet. No love is as sincere as the love for food. At the tune of the whistling breeze, the dancing leaves in the woods bid a happy journey to the caravan. The vast stretches of sand and the wide landscape welcome the traders.
बांस के तो दीदी हम पाने चली गई है जी 90 रुपए देवे आज तकर बाद में यहाँ से जो पसीन हाथ की गई छे बात करू आगे पसीन हाथ की गई छे
हमरा सब पसीने जे सब हमरा सब यहाँ कारोबार करे छे एक दाम में बाबाजी के कमरो नहीं बिकाए बेटा हिसाब लागे दियो हमरा आगे तका सुना के चले हमरा से काट कुट लेबे अपन चल जेबे
देखियो समय महग भ गेले महग भ गेले अहाँ के गई जे पहल का भाव देखबे नहीं होते अखनी जे चले नहीं अखनी ते में चली
हां चलो
दुनिया में कोनो कमी नहीं है बांस में बुझलिए यहाँ बेगर से कोई कभी आड़ी से साई तो हम अहाँ के हम
क्यों पसीन है हम तो पसीन है तो लियो
सुनो सरकार
नहीं पसीन है तो कोनो बात
हमरो कनी कह दिए ना बहुत घुरलिए ना अब बांस हमरा सब कनी मान लायक भ गेल 10 कोस हम अहाँ के हम ई पहाड़ कता में हमेली कमल दह में
10 कोस एले हम सब दिन बेचे छिए
हां तो गरीब आदमी से सरकार 65 रुपया हमरा सब द दिया
वही सब नहीं होत अहाँ के जे ओते में हम कहलिए वही सब एक पैसा अहाँ के नहीं छोड़त सब 80 रुपया में लिया गया तो लिया नहीं लिया गया तो
नहीं अहाँ के 80 ने 90 ने 95 अहाँ 75 रुपया बाँस बेचबै
नहीं 75 नहीं 75 रुपये नहीं बेचे 5 रुपये अकेला छोड़ छी 5 रुपये ले
आ 5 रुपया हम सब हरानी नहीं हेतै चाहो नाश्ता नहीं भेल
तो हरानी ओते दिन जाऊँ
तो ओहि लिए
Having agreed on the price of rupees 80 each, they now start felling the bamboo. Due to lack of sufficient bamboo in this village, Bikon's two friends take a cart to a nearby village grove in search of more bamboo. Although oxen play a central role in their lives, people are compelled to be hard on their animals as water is scarce along the journey. Cutting down, dressing, and sorting bamboo for 4 carts has compelled the men to take a breather while the animals are free to graze around. Each cart carries 10 to 15 pieces of bamboo. Bacha Yadav, the most experienced man among them all, has spent a major part of his life in bamboo trading. He has been doing this since his late teens up to the age of 65.
लगाने की बड़ी सिर पाए तो छिप चलो थे
Even at this age, his energy level is still high. The inexhaustible stamina of the 65-year-old man can be compared to Santiago of The Old Man and the Sea, that may be lost but can never be defeated. As dusk prevails and the golden rays of the setting sun reflect in the pristine clear water, oxen quench their thirst and they speed up for their journey to the final destination, the Indian market. The early morning is welcomed with flapping wings. To escape from the crushing heat of the summer sun, the journey starts at early dawn. It is rare for them to stop their journey, besides for a meal, but the captivating beauty of the fish pond compels them to hold their journey and forget their pain for a moment. The Musahar children enjoy catching fish, snails and crabs at a nearby pond. The cool breeze freshens these sons of the earth. Bamboo trade has always been of great importance in this region for generations. The sunflowers seem to dance in the sunlight as they cheer the traders. As the sun begins to set, the weary traders and their animals limp towards their destination. It is now the third day of the journey. They want to make the last night a memorable one. After a long journey in the hot sun, refreshing cold water is a welcome change for their dry and parched skin. Snails have been a major part of their diet through generations. It is also considered a very good source of nutrition. Musahars believe that snail meat and water helps cool their bodies and cure some diseases. Traveling uphill is never easy. It is very dangerous for the animals, as they might break away from the cart, so one has to constantly tuck the bamboo down. The cart without brakes may roll back and cause severe accidents. These are not uncommon, and life is hard. Though there are several ethnic groups around the world that eat rats, Musahars are the only ones that are truly known to be the real rat eaters or the rat hunters. Rat meat is the staple diet of the Musahars. Bikon meets a friend who imparts information about the availability of rats in the nearby fields and offers to help in the hunting. The Musahars locate the place where rats can be found. They look for holes and fresh mud piles. The rat hunting process is unique. This technique has been passed on over generations. Fire is placed on top of holes and the smoke helps to drive out the rats. The earth is baked hard in the sun, and digging is no easy task at all. Searching the rat holes with bare hands is hazardous work, as poisonous snakes often make their homes in such places, and fatalities are not uncommon. Sometimes, in places where water is readily available, holes are filled with water in order to drive out the rats. After an hour of digging and searching, Bikon manages to catch a rat. And so does his friend. Whatever the Musahars may think, rat hunting is cruel in the eyes of the common man. The traditional rat hunting process has not changed since time immemorial. Usually, rats are kept alive till the moment they are cooked. In doing so, the meat is fresh and tastes the best. Many such rats will have to be caught to ensure a full meal for the group. Slowly, the Musahars move on to a nearby field for more rats. Now, the process is a little different. On top of the burrows, fire is placed to create smoke, which is then fanned into the hole. This is done to smoke and suffocate the rats out of their holes. When they fail to smoke out the rat, the digging continues while the fire stays on. Rat hunting is a difficult process, as sometimes they have to dig down several feet and for hours. Rat hunting is important not only for its meat, but also for large amounts of food grain stored by the rats in the holes. Hunting in the scorching sun from noon until the sun turns red is a Herculean task. Rat hunting is not done for pleasure, but is a compulsion owing to lack of nutrition. Relaxation after a hard day's job is anyone's desire. Palm trees are the towering source of the local bar. Climbing 40 to 50 feet high palm trees with only a rope to hold them at the ankles without the aid of modern equipment is a challenging job. Toddy is a light alcoholic drink and a great natural appetizer, as well as an enzyme booster that tastes like a mild beer. This drink is extracted by cutting the top ends of the palm tree and drawing the juice. Toddy, fermented all day long, has higher levels of alcohol and tastes better. After preparing for dinner, the carts roll on towards their destination with the hope of finding a better halting point. The oxen are instinctive enough to navigate efficiently through the darkness without their master's help. They strongly believe that freshness of meat enhances the taste. Sometimes rats are smothered in clay and baked to remove the skin. Frying snails with spices and fresh rat barbecue may not make a meal fit for many of us, but it serves well for the trader's appetite. As night passes, the traders enjoy their dinner, sucking snails out of the shells, accompanied by fresh palm beer under a large banyan tree. Having slept well during the night, the travelers wake up to the final day of the journey. Crossing the river is nothing new, but the hazards are there. One might think that the downward journey may be easier, but is it? Controlling a cart under such situations requires experience from the whole team, where pulling and pushing is required to get the cart on track. To prevent wheels from sinking deep into the mud, the oxen are prevented from drinking water. Sometimes the water level is quite high. Eventually, they find a well-trodden path. The caravan moves towards its final destination, leaving the dust of difficulties behind. Finally, before entering the Indian side of the border, they have to fulfill their official formalities at Nepal customs checkpoint. Since this is an open border, there are not many checkposts. Crossing an international border on oxen cart for a couple of rupees seems like something out of this world. Five days have passed, traveling 85 kilometers, and the traders are at the thick of the Indian market. Reaching their final destination, their faces light up. They have worked hard throughout the arduous journey, but have merely earned only a couple of 100 rupees. Yet they are happy. They happily return to their families, knowing full well the cycle of life and profession will continue and be passed on from one generation to another.